And so the idea of projects really is that you're leaping forward into the unknown. You're doing something you've never done before. So what project management is trying to do is it's trying to plan and do something that you've never done before, to budget, to time, to quality, which is really difficult. But we can do it. We have a process. When someone says, how long does it take? You could quote the average. What's wrong with quoting the average, by the way? It could be more or less. And what's the probability that I'll be late? If I say, I'll see you in Birmingham in 3 hours, what's the probability I'll be late? Average. It's going to be 50%, isn't it? And so I know it averages out, and some are more and some are less. But the problem with projects is I can't go, sorry, your project was late, Eric, but Simon's was early. And really, they're the only choices, aren't you? Because if you're trying to reduce the time, thinking about my 3 circles, really your only options are quality down or money up. Well, there is one more kind of option, which is to overlap some of the tasks. I've got 3 reasons why I think Gantt charts are brilliant, and there they are. So the first one is just communication, just to be able to show somebody a plan, because when you see it drawn out, it makes sense, doesn't it? And you can look at it, and people intuitively understand Gantt charts. And even if it's a huge, complicated project, they can see their part of it and how it fits in. Gantt charts are really good for resource planning. You could even do a Gantt of Gantts. So if you've got, say, 10 projects you're trying to do, you could add them all up and just check that it's possible to do them all. So we've got communication, we've got resource planning by looking vertically, and we've got monitoring progress. So if I only had 1 minute to check on somebody else's project, if I only had time to ask one question, definitely my question would be, can I have a look at your coloured-in Gantt chart? And if they say, what's a Gantt chart? I would worry. So I said to the guy, OK, so what does the Gantt chart show? Guess what he said? Yeah. He said, oh, actually, I don't think we've got one of them. So I said, well, how do you control the project? And he said, oh, well, we have a meeting with the contractor every month. So I said, oh, right, so obviously the contractor's got a Gantt chart then. And he went, no, they haven't. Well, they may have, I don't know, but I haven't seen it. Now, he could drive out there and look, but if he gets there, what will he find? Loads of holes in the ground, concrete, lorries, men running around. It doesn't actually tell you anything. The Gantt chart's the only thing that actually tells you what should you have done, what have you actually done.